have officially known Heidi for a full year. So I thought it was only right to have a little look back at her first ever visit, when she was just a strange fox in the garden with no tail, and I was a strange human following her around. And yes, this is how she got her name.
Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you.
So let's have our flashback to last year. I think the Snow White allegations must be true, because I've just befriended another new fox. Oh, and I'm really sorry that I haven't posted in a while, but I was on holiday in Cornwall, and I'm back now and ready to catch you up on what happened before I left. So on a rainy Tuesday afternoon, I noticed there was a fox sleeping in the garden. A fox with a short tail, but it wasn't Tiger. It's really unusual for foxes to sleep in my garden during the day, so I thought something might be wrong. I threw out an egg, but she wouldn't take it, and then I also threw out a cake with some mange treatment in it because she was scratching a lot. But she wouldn't come up for any of that stuff, so I thought I would just risk it.
Don't be scared. I am Friend. Do I know you? You okay, little fox? Are you a friend? You're very cute. Look at you. You're so pretty. Don't be scared. You are gorgeous.
A seagull had stolen the first medicated cake, but luckily I was armed with a second one, although it didn't want to stand up. Now this girl didn't seem too happy about it. Look at her back. Was she just stretching or in a bad mood? Either way, she told me what she thought of that cake.
Oh, where did you go? Little fox? Oh, there you are.
Even though she was clearly not happy to be around me, she needed to have her medicine. Although if you've seen any of my videos before and you know anything about foxes, you can probably tell how that went.
Oh, honey, not that way. I just want you to have your cake. I promise it's nice. Baby? Wait. Wait. Look.
It's always really risky to throw food at foxes because it might scare them and they run away. But she was leaving anyway, and I needed her to have this medicine. If she has mange, she could end up losing all of her fur and getting sores all over her skin. It could be horrible.
That's it.
And once again, if you know anything about foxes, I'm sure you can guess where that cake is going.
Don't bury it. That's got medicine. Yes, I think it's buried now.
It is so frustrating when foxes do this, but at least it showed that she wasn't starving.
Hello.
And this bit really surprised me because she was willingly coming back over towards me. But unfortunately for her and for me, I hadn't thought to bring any other food up with me. And I was just feeling so bad about that right now.
Did you want something else? There's an egg on the lawn. Do you want an egg? Shall I get you an egg? Well, it's back that way. You can wait here if I go get it. Yes, you gonna wait here? Sweetie pie? Hey little one, do you know what an egg is?
Although urban foxes do eat birds' eggs, I doubt many of them have had a proper chicken's egg in the wild.
It's an egg, see? Let me put it down for you.
I almost tried to hand feed her, but I was a little worried that she might go for my fingers.
So sweet.
Now I'm sure you've noticed that this fox is missing half of her tail, just like Tiger. This means she's the third or maybe even the fourth regular fox visitor I've had who just doesn't have the full tail. It's clearly a very common injury for foxes to have, but on the plus side, it didn't seem like it was a fresh wound or anything like that. But once again, she was trying to leave unmedicated.
We can try something else. Where are you going?
And yes, in this clip, you can laugh at me because I just could not see her even though she was right in front of me.
Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you. Come on in. Don't be scared of me. Oh.
And when I say scared, she's not really scared because foxes would run if that were the case.
I would love to feed you if you'll let me. I would love to. Oh. Where is the cake? Nobody knows.
5 minutes later, she was back, and I had a much better idea this time.
It's Kitty York.
I used the especially stinky salmon flavour as well. Foxes seem to like that one best. And of course, it's full of mange treatment.
Try. How's that?
Now, just because I know some people are going to ask this question, no, this fox is not Miss P. I don't think this is a fox I know. Like, I don't think it's Miss P's sister Belle. It's definitely not Tiny Tail. And it's not Boo Boo or Vesper.
They're nice. You're very cute.
Because she's definitely a new fox, that means she doesn't have a name yet. Any ideas?
Oh, have a bit more, please.
She had, I don't know, maybe a quarter of it, maybe a third if we're lucky, but definitely not enough of it.
Try it again. Please.
She seemed to like the taste, and she wasn't that scared of me, so I thought it was worth it to try again. But in typical fox fashion...
It is so good for you, oh honey. Oh, I didn't know you could fit down there. Huh.
I actually waited outside that hole for quite some time, but she didn't come out, and I didn't see her in the garden again. But I did catch her on the overnight cam at about sort of 9 p.m, I think. She stopped by a couple of times. And then, this is really embarrassing, but she actually came while I was downstairs, and I even looked at her, but I thought she was Tiger because I wasn't really paying attention. And unfortunately, my foxes had already eaten all of the food, so she didn't get any. Sorry, baby girl. It won't happen again, I promise. I know that someone finished off the medicine that was down the end of the garden, but I can't be sure if it was her. But let's all hope it was, okay? I'm sure some of you have already commented to say that you don't understand how I can tell these foxes apart. Well, let's give you a side-by-side comparison with this new fox and Tiger. If you look at Tiger's tail on the top, you'll see it's like a ball. It's so bushy and round and cute. And then our new fox, well, hers just isn't like that. It's very straggly and stringy. I think she must be the other fox who visited recently with a small tail. It was a bit too dark on these clips to tell, but you can see the tail is very small and it's around the same size. It just looks more straggly there. So I'm calling it. That is the same fox. And if she ever comes back, she's going to need a name. And who would have expected that she'd go from hiding from me to this?